should show gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to be present in Ramadan, for giving us the gift of Ramadan, because it is a gift that many people wish that they had, and it is a gift that many people will no longer have because they
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Ramadan vlog. I hope you're all having a blessed Ramadan so far, and I hope all your du'as are being answered. Honestly girls, I feel like this Ramadan is going by so quickly. So it's currently day 9 of Ramadan already, and I feel like I'm just like blown away by that fact because we're almost halfway there. Like in the matter of 6 days. I'm like trying to do quick maths. In the matter of like 6 days we'll be halfway there, and that is like shocking to me. If you guys are actually looking for like ways to track the days that you're fasting, in case it's like that time of the month, I really love using the Muslim Pro app, and they have this feature where it's like tracking the days. So I've been using that feature for the past like 2 Ramadans now, and it's so helpful, especially when it comes to like making up your fast and you can't really remember how many days it was. You can always just go back on the app and see how many days you've missed, and there won't ever be that doubt, which is super helpful. But anyways, back to today. It's actually probably like 10 minutes before iftar, before I have to break my fast, and I really didn't film this morning because it has been pretty uneventful. I'm not sure if you guys just want to see me like chilling, reading a bit of Quran and doing a bit of admin work, because that's literally how my mornings have been lately, especially last week. I feel like last week between me and you girls I was struggling, and it wasn't even because I wasn't able to like drink water or eat food. It was mainly the caffeine. Like I realized how dependent I am on caffeine and I've had to do a bit of reflection. Once I have caffeine in the morning, I have my matcha or I have an energy drink, I always feel like fueled to do work and motivated to do work. I've just been trying to find other ways to keep me motivated and get some work done. But yeah, I feel like this week we have a routine down, but I think I'm just going to continue vlogging when I actually have the energy to talk to you girls and stuff, because it takes a lot of energy. I'm not gonna lie, it's just like the girls that get it. But anyways, back to today. It's currently, like I said, like 10 minutes before I need to break my fast, but I just really wanted to quickly intro this vlog and let you girls know that I'm doing my first ever fundraiser, and this holds such a special place in my heart because we're donating and raising money to help our brothers and sisters in Gaza. This will hopefully help provide medical relief for them, and unfortunately a lot of them during Ramadan they don't have access to food and water to break their fast with, and they don't have shelters either. So hopefully with us raising money we'll be able to help them access the basic necessities that they will need during Ramadan. I really hope that we can all come together to raise some money for this amazing cause. I'm working together with the MATW project, and I'm going to leave a link in the first line of the description box too. We put together a few different tiers that I'm just going to leave on the screen right now, where you can either help one individual break their iftar, a family break their iftar, a family celebrate Eid. There's like so many different things depending on how much you donate, and every little penny honestly matters. So whatever you can, please, I encourage you to donate. But if you're unable to donate right now, even sharing the link will mean so much, and I'm pretty sure this goes without saying, but I personally will not benefit from this at all. I'm not getting a percentage of the donations. This is 100% going to the people in need in Palestine. But yeah, that is everything that I wanted to say right now. Also, I'm pretty sure that then went, so I'm gonna go break my fast and talk to you guys in a sec.
The struggle to find Islam is the reason why you get to taste the sweetness of Iman. Now, struggle might not be the only way to renew your faith.
So I've just had a day, and now I'm going to break my fast with this tuna pasta. I'm also going to have some water, but I've been having this electrolyte tablet recently, and I've honestly felt super hydrated whenever I've taken this. So is it a placebo or is it actually working? I don't know.
Our Iman goes up and down with the tides of our qadr, but it's never stagnant. And we're all going to have points of our lives where we have lower Iman. And Shaitan is going to try to convince you that low Iman is the same as no Iman. And it's not. It's just a warning to refill your tank of faith. And sometimes we don't appreciate the light that we had until we get lost in the dark. And that's when Allah sends a spark to reignite that flame.
Okay girls, I'll be honest with you, it's actually been a couple of days since I last spoke to you. We're already in the middle of Ramadan, and subhanallah, I feel like I've already said this, but the time has gone by super quickly. And I'll be honest, I feel like this year I've been trying to like live in the moment, try and make the most of Ramadan as much as I can. So creating content and vlogging hasn't been as much of a priority as it usually is for me, but I hope you guys can understand that. But yeah, from now on, hopefully, I feel like now that I have a routine again and I know how my days are looking like again, I can vlog and bring you girls along with me. Today we actually have quite a fun day planned, hence why I'm like dressed up. Because the past couple of days I've literally just been chilling in my loungewear, taking it easy. But this abaya is actually one of the abayas that I bought from Qatar and I love it. This green colour. I don't even have like a green abaya usually, but this one's so cute. I love it. It's green and black and it has like this satin material. I'm pretty sure I already said it in the Qatar vlog, but buying abayas in Qatar and like the UAE is so affordable. I'm pretty sure I got this like whole set for like £20 or £30 and that's incredible. Since it's been a little while since I spoke to you girls, I feel like we're due a little life update because I finally did this one thing that I've been meaning to do since forever, and it's been one of my like New Year's resolutions to do this year, and I signed up for therapy. And yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I have my first session on Friday, I think, actually. First session on Friday. And yeah, I just thought I would like sprinkle that in, keep you girls updated, because if that's also one thing that you want to do this year, just take the plunge. Because I've actually never gotten therapy before and I feel like it would just be a really nice way to like get to know myself again. And yeah, it's just something new that I'm doing. We'll see how that goes. I feel like right now I literally have no idea how it's gonna go. I had my first consultation call last week and I kind of got along with the women, so I'm like, ugh, I don't know how I feel, if I'm being completely honest, because I'm the kind of person that I find it really hard to like start opening up to people. But the whole point of like therapy is like to open up and like bring someone along with you. And yeah, I feel like especially the past couple of months I've just noticed that I've been in my head a lot more than I've ever been. So yeah, that's my life update, girls. But other than that, today we actually have a fun day planned because me and my little sister are going to go to a museum, have a browse around and like just have a nice wholesome day, and I'm so excited about it. Also, the past couple of days has been super sunny, but of course today that I want to go outside, London is given gloomy weather, but it's gonna be a good day regardless. And before we head off and I show you girls my full outfit, I wanted to show you girls a recent purchase of mine, and it has been this Stanley. If you girls have watched like my 2023 favorites, you would see like a Stanley is one of them. But the reason I decided to get a new Stanley is because in their newer models they have this like anti-spillage. I don't really know what they call it, but it's just literally the silicone that's around the straw, so if you drop it like that it won't spill. And I'm a clumsy girl, if you girls didn't know already, so I've been like spilling my last one so much, but this one, it's got an anti-spillage function, which we love to see. And also this is so perfect for Ramadan because it literally keeps your drink so cold, especially when you wake up for iftar and you just want that quick like dose of hydration. This is going to be so yummy. So yeah, anyways, let me show you girls my full outfit and then we'll head off. Okay girls, so this is the full vibe for today. I'm matching the green abaya to my black bag. I can't believe I've never had like an outfit in like this shade of green. It's so beautiful. But also I'm just wearing my usual Abercrombie black bag that's like the Bottega dupe, which I love. You guys already know it fits so many things, like my camera, my lip glosses, my phone. I don't need anything else. So yeah, this is the full outfit and we'll head off now. I'm just gonna have to like add a coat on top of it because it's raining, it's gloomy. Also, I've just matched the hijab that the abaya came with, and I've also filmed a tutorial for this hijab look over on my Instagram and TikTok, so if you guys want to check that out, it's over there. But yeah, this is the full vibe for today. We're gonna head off. I also have to add like a coat to this because the weather in London is not supporting the aesthetic that I want to give. Like, this aesthetic deserves at least like 25 degrees and the weather outside right now is not giving 25 degrees, so we're just gonna make do with what we have, put on a coat, take an umbrella and just have a wholesome day. So let's get going. So we're in the V&A Museum now. We're just having a walk around. It's actually a lot busier than I thought it would be, considering it's Tuesday. It's a weekday. Usually it's a lot busier on the weekends, but I feel like right now everyone's outside. I managed to get my content in this really nice green abaya. I feel like the plan is to walk around a little bit more, see what they have, and then I think we're just gonna head back home. So we're just exploring the Islamic art section, and I've actually never been here. Like, I've been to the V&A a lot of times, but I don't know why I've never like explored this area. It's so interesting. Look how beautiful the pattern on this carpet is, subhanallah. And apparently it was made in the 1500s. That's insane. I feel like I've just become a history buff suddenly. Just like how big it is as well. Honestly, that's insane. And girls, look at this basin that people used to make wudu on, and it was created in the 1200s. That's insane. Subhanallah. And you can see like the Arabic calligraphy on the sides as well. This is proper like Islamic history lesson right now, impromptu. So mashallah, the Quran is still kept intact, and this is from the 1300s. Like, I feel like I can't even fathom that period of time. Like, whenever I go to museums like this, I'm always in awe of Ilahi's creation and like Islam, and how it's just been like kept intact all these years. Like, even some of the things have been around like since the 1300s, 1200s. I'm like, I can't even fathom that. But subhanallah, especially with the Quran staying the same all this time, brings me closer to Islam, I feel like. Hey girls, so it's the next day. I feel like I didn't really talk much while I was in the museum yesterday, so let me just like catch you girls up. I went to the V&A museum, and I've actually been to the V&A a couple of times, but I've never really like explored it that much. So we went and we did some exploring, and we saw that they had this section full of like Islamic art and Middle Eastern like history, and it was so interesting. I feel like especially ever since I went to Qatar and we went to all those different museums, so like the Museum of Islamic Art, Museum of Qatar, I feel like an interest has literally just sparked within me, but I'm like, I actually like history. Because in school we had this option of choosing between history and geography, and me personally I chose geography, and ever since then I've never really had that interest in history. But suddenly I'm a new person now. There was some Quran and architecture that's been there since like the 1200s and like the 1300s, and I'm like, I can't even fathom that period of time. And subhanallah, especially realizing like the Quran has stayed the same all these decades, I feel like it's just insane. Like all these decades and centuries, I'm like, I can't really wrap my head around it, but I feel like it was such an amazing thing to do, especially during Ramadan. I felt like I just, even just exploring and learning more about Islam. And then we came home, we had a chill evening. Today I actually have an event this evening, and this is going to be my first event in like a month. I haven't really been going to events, especially during Ramadan, because I feel like I want to like appreciate Ramadan and make the most of Ramadan and like just focus on that. So I've been saying no to quite a few of them, and to be honest, while I'm fasting, I don't really feel the energy to go to events. But today I'm not fasting because the girls know. The girls know why. So I have a fun evening planned with a wellness brand. It's going to be a wellness class, and I'm really hoping it's going to be like a yoga class or something like very lightweight, easy. Because I really hope I don't go into this like class and it's a full like HIIT workout, because I'm not in the mood for that today. I feel like I have to be in the mood for like a high intense class, and between me and you, I'm very rarely ever in that mood. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for the evening. So we have to head off right now if we don't want to be late, but I'm going to quickly show you guys what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing my usual like go-to chiffon hijab, just because it's like comfortable, and if I'm doing a bit of movements, I'm like, I stuck it down as I usually do and it's not going to go anywhere. I'm also wearing my usual like gym top, and I love this gym top. I'm not sure if I've ever shown you girls on YouTube, but I've definitely shown it over on TikTok. But this is how it looks like. I just love the length of this top. It's super nice and modest. It comes like halfway down my thighs, which is like a perfect length for me, and it also has like these hand bits, which is really nice, especially if you're doing like weights at the gym and stuff. But yeah, this is the outfit. I'm also wearing these like flared trousers as well, which I can't really capture on camera, and I'm also going to wear this puffer jacket because it's super cold outside. Although it's really sunny right now, one thing about the UK weather is deceptive. and not my alarm going off. Okay, I really need to leave right now. But yeah, the weather is going to be deceptive because I already know it's going to be super cold. So yeah, this is the outfit. I threw everything I need in my pockets as well because I don't really want to carry a bag. And I'm also just going to wear these headphones because I feel like it completes the look, completes the vibe, and suddenly I'm shouting. And I'm also going to take this mini camera so I can vlog for you girls. But yeah, let's get going. Girls, I'm so silly. Trust me to go to the wrong hotel. Literally, I arrived there and I was like, this was like, I came a bit too quickly. But yeah, I went to the wrong place, so then we're not going to the event this evening. But I decided since it's a really nice day, I might just like take a walk and also go to Blank Street because I haven't had their Blank Street like matcha in a while. So we're just gonna do that. And yeah, I'm also just on the bridge right now and the view is incredible. It's such a nice day. When I exited the station, I wasn't really expecting it to still be bright outside, and I feel like the streets are quite busy as well because everyone's coming back from work. But yeah, let's go to Blank Street and get a matcha or maybe a chai. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. Thanks so much. You too.